How do you guys feel about Bad Bunny's performance so far? Do you approve of it? Do you disapprove of it?
What performance? All he did was jump off the top rope, and he nearly messed that up. And not to mention, his merch is awful. Like, he has ugly merch, except for 2 designs. And this guy's a bestseller.
Apparently, his merch is selling well, so somebody's buying it.
But I saw the 2 that are actually sold out, and they were good looking. But all the other ones, what? Why? And plus, you can probably get other merch on different outlets like Etsy and Amazon. They sell real good merch that's Bad Bunny. WWE, it's like second rate. I'm like, come on. You're thinking highly of this guy. You're giving him ridiculous, ugly merch like that. Come on.
Okay.
But it's also Bad Bunny. Who knows who? Does anyone know who Bad Bunny is or know any of his songs?
I mean, if you're into the reggaeton scene like that, then yeah. But if you're not really into that scene, then you probably aren't as familiar with him.
I think Bad Bunny is overhyped, but that's just me. If I was a fan, I wouldn't say that. But I don't know who the guy is.
That's why I said you have to. If you're not really into the reggaeton scene like that, you don't know who you're not familiar with him like that.
Bad Bunny, I don't mind him because we're using him at. He comes in, he wins the 24/7 title, which no one really cares about. It's a joke title for joke characters, so that's cool. But joke characters in general. So that's how I look at Bad Bunny. I look at him the way you look at a joke character, the way you look at Otis. That's how I look at him. It's like he's a joke character.
Oh gosh, Otis.
The way you look at Scotty Too Hottie, that's how I look at Bad Bunny. It's like, okay, he's here. This is what he does, and okay. So I'm good with Bad Bunny.
I have to defend Otis. I'm not defending Otis here.
Yeah.
I know Otis is awesome, but anyway,
I'm defending him. Scotty Too Hottie drew too, Nate, but they're joke characters. So did Santino. People love the unibrow and the cobra.
There we go.
Everybody loved the cobra.
You honestly, of all people, can't talk about joke characters when you are a fan of the Dungeon of Doom.
Yeah,
I will bring it up. I'm
a fan of.
You can't talk about anybody being a joke because you are a fan of the Dungeon of Doom.
But it's like, if the joke character is used correctly, I don't have a problem. Bad Bunny so far, he's not in a David Arquette situation. He's not
He's in a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but it's a joke match. It's like the Miller Lite catfight.
It's at WrestleMania. Any match at WrestleMania should not be considered a joke. That's a WrestleMania. If it was a random pay-per-view like Fastlane, I would be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It's a joke match because it's on Fastlane, not WrestleMania.
They had Shaq versus Floyd. Who's it? No, Shaq didn't do it. They had look at all the stuff the Big Show's done there, Nate. Like, they always have a joke match sometimes.
The Big Show versus Floyd Mayweather.
The Big Show never started off as a joke,
in a sumo wrestling match, man.
Big Show versus Floyd Mayweather. That wasn't good as a joke match. That
was not considered a joke. That really was taken seriously.
What about Big Show versus Akebono?
Was the one that put that together.
Big Show versus Akebono.
Okay, that was a joke match. I'll give you that.
Or the Miller Lite catfight girls, like they sometimes have a joke moment. They had Funkasaurus called the mamas and the mamas came out. Like, they have the joke moments here and there.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having comedy in wrestling if it's done right. When it comes to joke characters, there are just sometimes you do need a bit of comic relief because I think wrestling should be fun instead of just being serious all the time. It should be serious when it's supposed to be serious.
Here's the thing. Like, I used to not be a fan of a certain dude, well, except for this heel run, but I've come to appreciate him because he adds a little bit of humor to wrestling. I'm talking about a certain R-Truth. R-Truth, he adds a certain level of comedy to wrestling that I appreciate. He's been doing it so long, man. So I got respect for R-Truth.
The guy's he's 50. Isn't he 50?
He's in his 50s, man.
Great ass shape. Yeah.
He's in great shape, but it's besides his age. It's just that it's like.
If they wanted to, I wouldn't mind having heel R-Truth return one last run. You let him get the IC belt.
Heel R-Truth having the IC belt, I can see that. Main belt, oh no.
Remember when R-Truth turned heel that first time? Like, he smashed the water bottle over John Morrison.
Johnny Mundo.
Smoking the cigarette. Remember that? Like when he turned heel, like that, the initial heel run for R-Truth, he became more serious, man. He did.
So with goofball characters, like I said, just keep them away from the world title. Don't David Arquette the whole damn thing.
It depends. It depends on how the storyline is written, how they're pushed forward. Because there are characters that start off as jokes, but then become really, really good characters later on. You can say whatever you want about Otis, but the reason why a lot
Big
of people,
Dick Johnson, if the storyline's really clear, remember Big Dick Johnson?
you have the worst examples and the worst analogies ever.
I just wish to mention R-Truth.
Say Big Dick Johnson.
I just mentioned R-Truth and gave you a good example of a joke character becoming serious. Not Big Dick Johnson.
For real, when it comes to Otis, you can say whatever you want about him, but the guy was relatable. He was a blue-collar dude, stayed true to his character the whole way, was loyal to his friends, and he was kind of the ugly duckling that actually got the hot girl. It was a well put together storyline between them.
That was cool, but
So
no.
So you cannot in any way, shape, or form tell me that Otis is a joke character. He actually
a joke character.
Man, I gotta say, I gave you a good example with R-Truth, friend.
With the mannequin head and everything.
R-Truth, man. Now you can't talk about joke characters.
R-Truth was a joke. Actually, no. R-Truth never started off as a joke.
Nope.
He never started off as a joke character. Not on. He was on Impact. No, he was on TNA, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He actually was on TNA, and he didn't start off as a joke character. But actually, as it went on, he became a joke character.
Yeah, no, R-Truth.
But Otis has always been a joke character.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, say what you want about him.